My name is James Williams Jr., and this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I want to put my heart out to the people who got hurt and killed in Berlin, and my heart and prayer goes out to the people who got hurt in a flea market or something with fireworks in Mexico. We have incidences in this world where things are often a set of blur lines. And with these incidences, the Mexico thing has been proven to be an accident, and the Berlin thing has been proven to be a terrorist act, and the man is still out on the run, for those who don't know. I get most of my news footage and my information from Dateline with Lester Holt. I may not speak it properly, but most of it you can find on the news on NBC. Lester Holt's my boy, so I like listening to him and going in with what he does. And I do listen to David Muir every now and again, but they're on the same time, so there's kind of a conflict of interest for me. But when you watch these shows, you gotta pay attention, and you gotta know that there are things in this world that are evil, and we have to confront them. And there are things in this world that are not evil, and we have to absorb them to make sure that they don't travel to that. So if you watched any of my videos, and if you found some of my stuff to be unfactual, then that's on me, and I apologize. But most of the things that I've mentioned, about terrorists and the thing with today's bombing in Mexico, and then there was the fire in California about sometime last month with the artist and all that. Most of the time, if you do a fact check, you can find out that most of the stuff that I have mentioned has been 100%. Now, I may have spoken wrongly about them, but they have been 100%. They were doing something on The View last week before they took the vacation for Christmas or whatever, about fake news. And fake news is everywhere. Fake news is on the internet. Fake news is on Facebook. Fake news was everywhere. And also on The Real. And I had, when I had read one, about Patrick Stewart, who was like Captain Picard for me, Professor X for me, a lot of stuff, and it sent me into shock. I went everywhere trying to find out if Patrick Stewart was alive, and it killed me. I was like, man, he has like another X-Men movie to do. What the hell's going on? And when I went to Marvel Studios or whatever, and whatever, like 20th Century Fox is like, no, the reports were basically bogus, and Patrick Stewart is fine and well because he was at the time, I think, filming Blunt Talk. I think that's the show he has on Showtime. But anyway, we have to be careful at the things that we read and the things that we watch on TV. But most of the time, if it's on the national news, like in your city, or if it's like global news, like what Dateline, Nightline, and all those other guys do, then it's most likely probably real. Talk shows have talked about this all the time, so we have to be really careful about what we are reading and what we are writing about. And as a video blogging person who's trying to get my foot in the door, because I'm an actor. I'm not a singer. I'm an actor. I'm a writer. I'm an independent filmmaker. My movies have not been kicking on shit, and you guys know that the Guardians of the Earth is on here, and if you guys want to download it and edit it and make it better than what I put up there to match my original footage, which is on a desk at some thief's house in Alabama, if they haven't deleted it, with my hard drive and my old Mac with my ex-fiance's face on it, um, you know, uh, please help a brother out. Because I seen what you guys did with the clumsy kid with the lifesavers, which was a broomstick. Do it for me. Help me out. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I try to do as much as I can and following 100% mostly my local news or things on the East Coast. And if it's hit my local news, I'm pretty sure it's hit your news. So, we have to manage things like that. We have to find out what's real and what's not. So before you condemn anything that I put up, do a fact check, just to make sure that I'm not 100% a dick and making sure that I'm actually covering something that's real. Most of the time I am covering something real, and if I'm not covering something real, I'd like to know if it was a fault because I found it and I recovered it, and then I covered it, and then, I'm looking like a dick now. So I try to put up stuff that affects me most of the time. And most of my blogs and stuff, I'm blogging for fun. I would love to actually just be making movies because I wanted to make movies so I could teach Kung Fu to everyone for free. No one said anything about my instructional videos, so I haven't put any up. Now, what I will say is that these nunchucks, those are real. And you see me lose it. I would have to do these outside because clearly there's no room in here. So maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, maybe the weekend, I'll put an instructional nunchuck video up for those who want to know how to work nunchucks. It's one of my favorite weapons. Now, I would love to do actual more instructional videos and things, but like I said, 2 out of 3 doctors said no. No Kung Fu for you. No running, no skipping, no jumping, no heavy lifting. You can probably walk to the store. Which is really sucky-fied because, this was like my life. It was the thing that I do. It defined me, and I have to find something new. So, yeah, Kung Fu career might not even get launched because of this, but I will still do Kung Fu. If I can find a way, I will find a way. I probably will never be able to get into the UFC or anything, but if I can find a way, I will find a way. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc #2. Peace.